Hey Valley Middle, welcome back to another math video with Mr. Dudley. Today we're going to be looking at how you express percentages with fractions as decimals. Let's start off with something fun. What did the ancient Egyptians use to make brown paint? There's your imponderable of the day, and we'll be back to it. But first, officially, our target today is 4.7b. I can write percentages with fractions as decimals. Let's do this thing. Alright, last year everyone in my family was very healthy. I was at school 98.5% of the time. Here's a percentage with a fraction tacked onto it. Not 98%, not 99%, but 98.5% of the time. Express this percentage with a fraction as a decimal. Well, as you probably saw, there's your 98%, and 1/2 as a decimal is 0.5, right? You just tack that extra digit on right here. You don't put in a decimal 0.5 with two decimals. You just take whatever this number here is, this fraction, as a decimal, and you add it to the end of your percentages. I'm going to take you through a step-by-step procedure on how to do that, but first, you must know words. What is a percentage with a fraction? Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a percentage with a fraction. That's brilliant. Take a look. 77 and 1/3%, and that's the way you say it. 77 and 1/3%. Check these out. Here's 99 and 1/10%. Well, 1/10 is 0.1, right? So you just tack that 1 on. Remember, you drop the other decimal point. So here's 99%, and there's the extra tenth, 1. 0.991, or 99 and 1/10%. All right, here's 99 and 1/5%. 1/5 is 0.2. 0.992. Here's the 99% converted to a decimal is 0.99. Tack on the 2. Same thing here. A quarter is 0.25, right? Well, here's your 99%. Convert that to a decimal, 0.99. Tack on the 2.5. I think we can handle this. Here's a step-by-step approach to it. 4 easy steps. Number 1, just like before, remove the percentage sign. So here's my example, 72.75%. All right, just step one, remove the percentage sign. So I got 72.75. Step number 2, move the decimal 2 spots to the left. Put it there. Now I have 0.72 3/4. Convert that fraction, which is 3/4, to a decimal, which is 0.75. And then just tack it on. Here's my 0.72 from right up here. Tack the 75 on right at the end. 0.7275. And just like that, it's in the hole. All right, here's a little bit of a challenging problem because it's a single digit percentage. So it's 8 and 1/8%. So dump the percentage sign. So you got 8 and 1/8. Move the decimal 2 spots to the left. 1, 2. Now I've got 0.08 and 1/8. Convert 1/8, which we learned in class, equals 0.125, and then just tack that on. So here's the 0.08. Don't forget to put that 0 there, because remember, we did 2 spots. We have to have that 0 there, that placeholder. So now I have 0.08125. You just tack that right on. Remember, only 1 decimal point, and it goes right here. This one here, we just chop and tack those digits on. Okay, here's a second challenging problem before I have you try some on your own. This one here has a 0 here at 80 and 2/5%. So let's just run the steps. First of all, get rid of the percentage sign. Now we've got 80 and 2/5. Second, move the decimal 2 spots to the left. 1, 2. Now we have 0.80 and we have 2/5. All right. Step number 3, convert that fraction to a decimal. Well, 2/5 is 0.4. And now, step 4, add it on. Here's my 0.80, just add on the 4. This 0 you can't drop, otherwise it would be 84%. But that's not what it is, it's 80.4 was our original percent, remember? 80.2, or 80 and 2/5. So, 0.804 would be your decimal. All right, I think you're ready to try 3. Here we go. You try these 3, converting these percentages with fractions to decimals. Go ahead and pause it. I see dead people. I haven't said that in a couple videos. I'm just going to point that out. All right. Here we go. Let's see how you did. Take a look at them one at a time. Well, 33 2/3%. Get rid of the percent sign. Add the decimal. I guess I added the decimal there too. And then convert the fraction to a decimal, which is 6,666 is 2/3, right? So you could express it this way, or 0.336 repeating. Let's take a look at the last two. 62.5 becomes 0.62. We've still got the half. That's worth 0.5, right? So 0.625. Just tack that half right here. 7 3/8. 0.7. I put it right here. We moved that decimal spot a couple of times. You got 0.07375. Here's my 3/8 tacked right onto the end. It's like putting two decimals together with one decimal point. All right, time for the ticket to the show. Right here. 22.25%, 72.4%. Express these percentages with fractions as decimals. You ready for the trivia question? All right, here we go. The question was, what did the ancient Egyptians use to make brown paint? The answer? Ground up mummies. Yeah, ground up mummies. Can you imagine this conversation? Oh, what a lovely shade of brown you have on your walls. What do you call it? I call it Uncle Fred. Hope you enjoyed my humor. Enjoy. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.